Torch Chasers. Today I'm off to Auto Union with Mike from Motec to go look at some extremely cool classic cars and also potentially to do a review on an Audi RS7. So today the main aim is to go there. I'm going to show you around, have a chat with the owner, show you some incredibly cool classic cars, some of which have some very, very cool owners. But I will show you when we get there. Right now I'm following Mike, I'm trying to keep up. It's not going well, basically. I'm in Messiah, I've been in film, so it's a bit sad. But I will show you when we get there. Boys! Let's go! So we have now made it to Auto Union. This place is phenomenal. I'm going to show you around a couple of the cars, do a walk around. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. There's no other way to say it. They have the most incredible collection of not just classics, they've got bikes, they've got modern cars, they've got everything under the sun. Okay, so I'm now going to pick a couple of cars, introduce you to the chap that owns all these incredible things, and then talk a little bit about their history because some of them are rather special. So, enter.
I'm John.
And you own Auto Union, is that correct?
I do, yeah.
So, the first car that we're going to pick out is this Rolls-Royce Corniche Coupe.
Fixed head coupe.
Fixed head coupe. Now, not only is it a Rolls-Royce, and classic Rolls-Royces are always incredible.
Yeah.
Tell us who owned this car.
This used to belong to Kenny Baker, who was the guy who played R2-D2 in the Star Wars movies.
R2-D2 owned this car. This exact car is R2-D2's car.
It is. And he had it for about 10, 12 years, and then he sold it, and I bought it off the owner who bought it from him. And the guy who I bought it off is 92 years old.
What?
Yeah. And we've had it now for about a year. It's all MOT'd and runs perfectly.
So indirectly, you're best mates with Kenny Baker, aren't you?
I've never met him, but I've got one of his products here, which is brilliant. And another nice thing about it is that it's got lots of prominence with it now because unfortunately Kenny passed away last year.
He did, yeah.
So it's gets a lot of interest from the American market and things like that. You know, the Star Wars fans.
Yeah, obviously. And because he was so tiny, there's pictures of him on the internet standing next to this car.
And he came up to about here.
Yeah, he literally came up about only just above the wheel arch, but he had blocks of wood in the footwell so he could reach the pedals.
That's right. And he used to sit on a cushion.
Yeah.
And a cushion at the back and a cushion on the front. So there was no modifications to the car at all.
No.
He just used to. It was just kind of very crude at the time.
Yeah,
It's an old car.
Definitely. And tell us how long this took to actually build this car.
Apparently, from what we've found out about it, it was about 7 years. Right, this is a Mark II Rolls-Royce fixed head Corniche, which is rare anyway.
Yeah.
And when it was first initiated with production in the factory, it took a period of about 7 years before they completed it.
Right.
They are quite rare because it's fixed head.
Yeah. And if you think about it nowadays, cars are being produced daily. Yeah. A car will be made, an engine, and off the production line in a day. The fact that they took 7 years to make this one car.
Everything was made by hand.
Yeah.
But this is how you can tell it's Kenny Baker's car. Parking sensors. Because he couldn't see.
Little modern touches, but I think it's the most beautiful car. And the fact that it's got someone that I've definitely looked up to when I was growing up watching Star Wars and stuff. Yeah. That is absolutely phenomenal.
Brilliant.
Right, let's walk down the line.
Yes.
Now, I want to stop at the Renault 5 GT Turbo.
One of my favourites.
Yeah.
Renault 5 GT Turbo 1.4, 120 brake, right? Fantastic little car, and the reason why we got this is it was my era, and I always wanted one when I was 18.
Yeah.
Couldn't get one, couldn't afford it, couldn't afford the insurance there. I managed to get this one I bought this one about 4 months ago.
And this is completely stock as well, so it's got nothing bolted onto it, it's completely standard car. That's how they should be.
Yep.
Like, it's so stocky.
Nice square shape.
Yeah.
Just looks really, really well, sits really well.
Yeah. Very big fan of that.
Yeah.
Now, I'm a fan of the Cortinas.
Yes.
And this.
Yes.
Huge fan of this.
This I imported from Portugal, to give you an idea.
Really?
Yes, it's a left-hander drive one.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow. And I got this from Portugal. The reason being is in Portugal they don't put salt on the roads. Therefore they don't drop to bits. Right.
So this is completely rust-free?
Yeah, so I bought this from Portugal. It used to be, they used to rally it.
No way.
Yeah, hence it's got the two little holes on here.
Oh yeah.
Right where the spotlights were.
Yeah.
Which we took them off. Right, so it used to be rallied.
Okay.
This is a 1600 GT in silver.
Yeah.
Right, which is rare. Okay. Because it's a 1600 GT Mark II for a start, and being in the silver colour.
So I presume they didn't make many silvers.
They didn't, right, and the 1600 GTs were rare anyway.
Yeah.
It's still got the period dash, period seats, everything like that, so it's a really, really nice car, and that's why I bought it.
It's a stunning car.
Yeah.
Absolutely
but this,
stunning.
the Mark, so that's the Mark II,
right,
that's its older brother, the Mark I.
Mark 1.
Right, Lotus Cortina, that was a 1600 engine, 120 horsepower, well 110 to be precise.
Yeah, but...
They used to do 110 miles an hour.
It's a 1960s car.
Yeah.
Doing got 110 brake.
Yeah, and this, I'll just show you. These twin 40 Webers, right?
Oh.
Lotus built engine with all the suspension, everything which go with it, and this used to run on leaf springs and things like that as well. So
really,
you know, really agricultural in today's.
Yeah.
You have to be a proper driver to be able to race one of these.
Oh, 100%. She's proper stinky as well, isn't she?
Oh yeah, and you can hear it when she's sucking in, isn't it? And these now, in absolutely concourse condition, go for about £100,000.
Yeah, there's some serious money in these.
You wouldn't believe an old Ford would fetch that kind of money, would you?
No, but I love the shape of them. I absolutely love the shape of these cars.
Nice thing with these kind of cars, right, which I like, being rear wheel drive, is that you can go up to a roundabout at 25 miles an hour and the back end will step out and you can have a lot of fun. Right? On the modern day stuff, you have to do 100 mile an hour.
You have to and then you have to clutch job and all this stuff.
Yeah, so
awesome.
It's really, really pretty.
And this is George the Valeter, King Valeter.
He's the boss.
Yes, look at him.
George
look. Hey, get your little nose off there.
Hello.
So the car in question that we will now be talking about is this. It's a 1990 Classic Mini. However, it's got a motorbike engine in it, an R1 motorbike engine in it. I'm just saying. Introduce yourself, young man.
Right, this is me, Martin Grucock. Work at Auto Union.
Lovely.
This is one of our little originally 1275 little Mini Cooper, which has been converted into an R1 with an R1 engine, running a A-Lynx kit, running 176 horsepower on a front wheel drive.
Yeah.
Totally stripped out. No carpets, no interior other than front seats.
It has been completely stripped out. There's nothing on it.
Basically running the same Mini running gear, running CAD, front arms, rear arms, massive negative camber front and rear.
Yeah.
Just a fantastic, real fun, quick bit of kit.
It's savage is what it is. I think if there was one word, it would be savage.
Definitely. Well, the R1 engine, that we bought that from a donor motorcycle.
Yeah.
Which was a relatively low mileage donor motorcycle.
Cool.
I helped build the car with a very good friend of mine, Paul from Paul Preston Minis.
Shameless plug-in. Love it.
Fantastic bit of kit. Great fun on the road.
Yeah, and the R1 engine literally just bolts in to the
It does.
Mini.
If you buy the kit from A-Lynx, the kit basically it just bolts on top.
Literally, the
frame.
engine will slot in, and that's it. You've got a
drops
motorbike
right on
engine
top.
in a Mini.
Yeah, no conversion to do. Everything's relatively easy, and then it's just a matter of wiring it up, which is not hard either. Because running two looms, running the Mini loom as an original loom for the lighting, and then running the R1 loom for the clocks and everything else.
Yeah.
So it's.
I think it's only right that we start the baby up.
Do you think so?
I think it's only fair if we start her up. Oh my god! Can I pop in again? Right. The other thing you need to know is it's got my favourite gearbox. It's got a crash bang wallop get in my life gearbox. That's what I call them.
Definitely, it's running standard R1 gearbox. Obviously the gearing's been changed to make it easier to pull away.
Yeah.
But basically it's one shift forward for first and all the rest are back.
Oh, I want one. It's incredible. It's got bucket seats and oh, it's got everything.
5-point harness and just you see how quick the rev counter goes up.
Right, the whole car is shaking. I need to let you in for a little secret. This revs to 14,000 RPM. 14,000. So in my little Seat Ibiza, you get to 6 and it says it's top range. Don't worry about it. In this, you just have another 6. Go for it. Go for 8 more. This is the most incredible bit of kit. I want one. We want one, don't we?
We do.
We do. That's what we like.
Great fun.
That's perfect. Thank you so much.
No problem at all.
Let's switch the baby off. So that car's running 170 brake horsepower. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, but for a car that weighs 500 kilograms, because it's been stripped, it's got a roll cage, it's got bucket seats, mine is blown. Mine is absolutely blown. So it's almost undrivable, but I still would. I think it's safe to say this is my new favourite place. I want to live here. I cannot believe that all these cars are just available, you know, all of these cars are for sale. And you don't believe that classic cars like this will exist and are in this good condition. Maybe at like a Bonham's auction or something. But they're here, they're local to you. And it's just incredible, you know, if you find somewhere like this, it's like, it's not hidden, like it's out there in the public. But until you look a bit closer and find, you know, what they're about and their ethos and oh god, I'm in love. I want a classic car. Maybe we should start a classic car series on Talk Chasers. Comment below. We're starting up the Big Daddy. 29 horsepower. Yes. Oh, what are you doing?
Adjusting the timing.
That's so cool.
Slightly confusing. Accelerator pedal in the middle.
No, not doing it. I'm literally like a child. I'm walking around and just saying, start that one up, start that one up.
And that's all, folks.
Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace! And what did you say? It smelled like an old school?
My old school, yeah.
It does.
It does smell like an old